There is, of course, a set of initials for it, IRL, or in real life. It's what teenagers use to describe what's happening beyond the far more alluring virtual world of the internet, where they're spending up to 8 hours every day. The filmmaker and peer, Beeban Kidron, has been investigating what all this is doing to our nation's youth. Her new film, In Real Life, is out this week.
The people who invented the internet had no idea that this would become the basis of society.
This afternoon, I went with Beeban Kidron to Stoke Newington School and sixth form to find out what teenagers make of their web surfing lives. Jamie, how long would you spend on the internet on an average day?
About 5-6 hours. I mean, I kind of secretly go on the internet when I'm at school. Yeah, because, I mean, it's slightly irresistible.
What about you, Natalie?
Well, for me, it's like first thing, like when I wake up, I like get on my phone and like check what's on Facebook, on like Twitter and everything, because there's always like new stuff.
The thing, John, is that kids are totally unsupervised on the net, you know, and that the net is everything now. So on the net, they have their photos, they have their relationships, they have their phone books. They also get their homework on the net. And so the separation...
That true?
Yeah, so the separation that we may have had in our generation between one thing and another, between a sort of a school life, a family life, and a personal life, has sort of all collapsed. And I think that it's very difficult, isn't it, to avoid Ask FM or avoid Facebook when you're actually trying to do something serious.
Jamie, have you ever been on a porn site?
I mean, no, I don't want to really look at porn sites and all that kind of stuff because, well, it's not my cup of tea, really.
I think we might bring in the older boys because maybe they live in a different world. Do you recognise anything that they've been talking about in terms of sort of hours that they spend? Seth, how long do you spend on that?
I would say on school nights about 5-6 hours, that kind of time.
Really? Being on a porn site?
I would say that's hardly a confession today, though, I think. There's a lot of... Well, there's a sense that there's something of a more open idea about sexuality nowadays, I feel.
You don't think that porn is an exploitation of sexuality and perhaps takes it beyond?
I think as with many things, there are certain types and certain fringe aspects of it that would exploit. But I don't personally enjoy exploitation, so I try and avoid.
How much of that is work and how much is that iPad social?
Well,
in reality, in terms of your usage?
Genuinely, probably about 50-50.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I can check Facebook maybe like something ridiculous like 30 times a day, but that would only take 10 seconds at a time, or if I'm having a conversation, a few minutes. But you can spend hours reading. You know, I've got every single newspaper, every single website on the iPad and on my phone.
How much do you spend, Yahya? I mean, you're a footballer. I mean, man, you're always training. So when do you ever get time to?
Well, because I have 2 phones, I can use loads of things that are connected to the internet. So maybe 3-4 hours a day. So that's, but mainly via my phone. So.
For this generation, the distinctions that you and I try and make just simply don't exist, the on, offline, and the how you use it. And I think one of the things that the experts, if you like, are finding is that I'm only on it 10 seconds, 30 times a day to check a very short message is part of the problem. Part of the problem is if you're constantly interrupted, that the thing that you're trying to do that is focused and really fantastic, and there's loads of it on the internet, I'm the first one to say that, is actually interrupted, and they're finding that people are finding it harder and harder to not interrupt themselves as they go.
You're nodding your head, Hurry. Yeah. Is it the same for you?
I think it is. I think it's really hard to concentrate, especially on a piece of work that really needs to get done because you dread it, and it's a lot more interesting to just go and check on your personal life or go and check messages and stuff. So I think you just really need to push yourself, and even if you for me personally, even if I turn my phone off or anything, it's just a couple of minutes and I have to go turn it back on. I think I'm a bit of an addict.
Puri, aged 15, ending that report from Stoke Newington School.